Hello, my name is Ash, a counselor in training. This is my Relatable study podcast for individuals who need help studying for their NCE, CPCE, and other related counseling exams. I'm going to go through many questions from multiple resources and make the answers relatable to both you and me. So get your listening ears on and let's get studying. Multicultural counseling promotes A. Eclecticism, B. Rigidity, C. Psychodynamic models, D. Neurologistic programming. The answer is A. Multicultural counseling promotes eclecticism. As much as eclecticism is a part of multicultural counseling, counselors also need to be flexible. The eclectic position in selecting the treatment intervention strategies come from a diverse counseling model, which helps the counselor figure out the multicultural treatment plans for individuals with different cultural backgrounds. For example, counselors may do research into will CBT work with German clients? Will narrative therapy work with Asian clients? So on and so forth. Only one psychoanalyst developmental theory covers the entire lifespan. Who is he? A. Sigmund Freud, B. Erik Erikson, C. Jean Piaget, D. Arnold Lazarus. The answer is B. Erik Erikson is the only psychoanalyst who has developed the developmental theory that covers the entire lifespan. If you are unaware of this, I would recommend going and reviewing Erik Erikson's developmental theory that covers the entire lifespan and the other psychoanalysts' developmental theory to see where they ended their developmental theory. Multicultural counselors often adhere to the emic viewpoint. The word emic, A, is associated with the Supreme Court decision of the 1954 outlawing segregation. B, suggests that all clients are alike regardless of culture. C, is associated with rational behavior therapy, RBT. D, is a culturally specific perspective from the word phonemic, meaning sounds in a particular language. The answer is D. The emic viewpoint is a cultural specific perspective from the word phonemic, meaning sounds in a particular language. I would personally do some more research on this viewpoint to better understand its history and where it is coming from, because there are other words that are very similar to the emic viewpoint, and I cannot provide you a good enough example within this podcast. So please do your own research. Which of the following pairs does not represent two of John Holland's 6 personality types? A, realistic and investigative. B, artistic and social. C, enterprising and conventional. D, exploratory and directive. The answer is D, exploratory and directive do not represent John Holland's 6 personality types. The 6 personality types that John Holland presented are realistic, investigative, artistic, social, enterprising, and conventional. These usually come up on a hexagon. To my knowledge, you're able to put 3 of these on one side and 3 of them on the other, and it helps guide into the different pairings for his personality test. That is how it was explained to me, and that hexagon is how I still remember it. A practicum supervisor who says to their supervisee, you can deal with your Asian American clients the same as you deal with anybody else, is espousing the A, emic viewpoint, B, alloplastic viewpoint, D, etic viewpoint derived from the term phonic referring to the sounds that remain the same in any language, D, autoplastic viewpoint. The answer is C. The practicum supervisor is espousing the etic viewpoint derived from the term phonetic referring to sound that remain the same in any language. The etic viewpoint is an external approach where cultures are being observed and is better understood through comparison with other cultures and the use of broad surveys and sampling methods which can be applied to multiple cultures. I would recommend looking into these viewpoints and finding a way to differentiate each other. I may not provide the best example in this specific episode. And that is all 5 questions. Thank you for listening. Keep calm and study on.